Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Road to Nationals. So I am back from a little hiatus. I just returned back the other day from New Zealand and I am now back in the gym. I was a bit naughty over there, put on quite a bit of weight. So today I weighed in at 158.2. So the cut has now begun. We're going to cut down for around 7 or 8 weeks and then I believe we're going to start coming back up and bulking back up. But we do want to get a bit leaner just so recovery gets better, so I feel better, so the movements get better. In New Zealand, I only managed to do one session, and that was a bench session with a couple accessories. As of today, it's day one, and like I was doing before, we'll sort of go through the whole week's worth now, and then I'll just add it in after. It's a brand new program, new blocks, and I'm really excited to get straight back into it. Today was, as I said, was day one, and we had squat, high bar. We named it hybrid positioning, but I just went with what felt comfortable. And obviously, it's the first time squatting in 2 or 3 weeks since I last uploaded that video, so my legs aren't used to the weight nor the volume. So we went out today and did a top single of 275 kilos at around RPE of 6. It also looked really well, so I'll pop that up. Then we proceeded to do 225 kilos for 5 reps, and then we finished off with 215 kilos for 4 reps and 2 sets. Moving on to day 2, we have bench press, and we are meant to be hitting a top single of 165 kilos at a projected RPE of 7. So I'll pop that up here. If I don't hit the weight, I don't hit the weight. Then I have back offs of 135 for 6 reps and 3 sets, also RPE 7. Now, introducing now, we have tempo to the knee sumo deadlift, and that's our secondary, and that's going to be 180 kilos for 5 reps and 3 sets. I don't know where the tempo is. He hasn't noted that yet. On our day 3, we have our deadlift, or sumo deadlift, and we're going to hit a top single of 280 with back offs of 220 for 5 and 210 for 4 2 sets. Now, it's quite interesting thinking of this. We're up in the weight. I don't want to say the max number unless Brad allows me to, what we're aiming for in this block. And then we got pull-ups, supersetted with T-bar rows, then hamstring curls, supersetted with side planks. I don't know if we're going to get to day 4 this week just because it's already Wednesday today, so day 1 today, day 2 on Thursday, and day 3 on the Saturday. So either we're running a reduced day 4 or we're not running it at all. Now, regarding the nutrition, Brad has now given me a new nutrition page with the daily goals in terms of steps, water intake, sleep, calories, carbs, protein, fats, everything, along with my goal body weights. So originally we were meant to stay around the 4.7k calories and then slowly drop it over the 8 weeks. But due to my high body weight at the moment, we're just going to go blitz and restrict a bit to maybe 3,500 calories, minimum 300 grams of protein, and then we're also going to have less than 130 grams of fat. But to be honest, all I care about is hitting the protein and hitting below the calories or roughly around it. Either way, it's quite a big deficit, and plus if I manage to get my steps up, then I should start shredding a bit of weight. The next 2 weeks is mainly going to be water weight, but depending on how harsh this sort of initial cut is, it'll make the rest of the program run a lot smoother, make recovery better, make me feel more comfortable. So now we're going to get into our expectations for this program, but also for the year, I guess. We definitely want to focus on mega nationals. That's all I'm focusing on this this year so far. No other comps unless I really need to for like a touch up. We just have to work out what works best for me on the day and do some mock meets probably throughout the program. I had a good chat with Brad just before I went to New Zealand about my goals, and essentially what I told him is we, like everyone that goes to nationals, mega nationals, whatever, you go there to try and win. You're not there to be just be on the podium or not be on the podium at all. So we're going to take it a bit more seriously. That means I have to try and really be strict, but obviously sometimes I lack a bit of discipline, self-control, so we need to try and get that on point, especially in the last sort of month leading into it. One of the other goals that I made clear, which is what we're doing, is dropping body weight. Even though we are in the 120 plus class, there's no point at being at 160 kilos, 30% body fat, when I could be 24% body fat at 140 kilos or less. So I'd feel much more comfortable. I don't want to be stacking on too much body fat unless it's like the last few weeks where I just want to chuck on some weight. Now, obviously, one of the next things is thinking about the future after this year and moving towards the end of the year. I can't tell you that yet. It all depends on mega nationals and how the body feels, if my knee can hold up. And yeah, really just monitoring everything and try not to be stupid and do things that'll put mega nationals at risk. On top of that, I really am getting the urge to go back to rugby next year, but we can only see, time will tell. It's all dependent on results. A lot can happen between now and Mega Nats and even Mega Nats to end of year, so we need to keep an eye on that. But I definitely want to try and cut down towards the end of the year unless another opportunity arises for powerlifting. So just wrapping up this week of training, we had the new program, we had the squat starting to pick up weight, the bench we're slowly working on it, and then the deadlift we're trying to pick up weight, and just not just fine tune the body, but get stronger overall. Now soon I should also have the DEXA scan stuff out, and we'll see how that goes. I might be getting regular DEXAs just to keep an eye on the body composition, but we'll see what happens. So I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Thanks for watching, and yeah,